Get in, loser. We're going stalking. Hey YouTube, it's Maddie. Since Playlist is coming up in just over 2 weeks, I thought I'd make a video on the do's and the don'ts of the convention from the perspective of both a fan and a creator, I guess is what you would call me. Playlist Live is an amazing place to both connect with new friends and network. Last year was my first Playlist ever, and I actually have a review on the whole experience, and I'll link that below if you'd like to watch it. Also, if you'd like to see a really amazing montage music video of the whole time, my friend Danny Fratella made a great one. I'll also link that below. You should really check that out. And while I'm plugging some wonderful people, I thought I would plug some channels that I really appreciate, especially because they are a part of LittleTube. If you don't know what LittleTube is, Ashley Mardell, who is a bigger tier of LittleTube, explained it really well and said that pretty much what it is, it's the YouTubers that don't get as many views but have great content. So the LittleTubers that I would really love to plug right now are my friends Mikey Bobs, he's wonderful, he's a British boy and he's very pretty. My friend Emily, who's gorgeous and her videos are phenomenal. You should really check her out. We're probably gonna collab soon, so that would be awesome. Connor Manning, who you guys know I'm kind of in love with. He's bae, except he's not bae, but I'd love him to be bae. Please, if you're watching this, understand that I'm just really awkward and I like your face and your content. I had a nightmare the other night that YouTubers thought I was creepy, and this is probably why. Because I'm creepy. And finally, last but not least, the one, the only, Bryce Wood. He's wonderful. Please check him out. Bring lots of cute but weather appropriate clothing. Remember, Florida can get very hot during the day but cool down to about 55 at night, but you should probably check the weather about a week in advance. Do stay hydrated. I cannot stress this enough. You do not want to miss any of the fun because you get sick. Being dehydrated is the worst. Seriously. Do eat small snacks throughout the day. I would recommend bringing these to the hotel with you, buying them in advance, because snacks and meals at the hotel are very likely to be very expensive. Do bring a fair amount of spending money. I'd recommend about $70 to $80 in food alone. And try to eat as many meals away from the hotel as possible because 1, it's a lot less expensive, 2, it's a lot more delicious, and 3, even though it takes time away from the convention, it's really nice to have a breather away from the expo hall. Do bring sunscreen and a cute bathing suit. You aren't likely to be swimming a lot at the convention, but it's really important to have because it's really fun when you and your friends can just go swimming and take a break. Do get plenty of rest, which means, as tempting as it is, do not stay out too late, especially if you have an early meetup or panel. For example, Tyler Oakley may tweet about an impromptu meetup at 10 a.m. It's 4 in the morning. What are you to do? You haven't gone to sleep yet. If this happens, say Tyler Oakley tweets around 10 o'clock about an impromptu meetup around 10 a.m., I'd go to bed around midnight so that you can get plenty of rest and wake up early so you can look banging for when you meet Tyler Oakley. He is flawless. Do be respectful of the space of others. Just because you subscribe to someone doesn't mean you subscribe to their bodies. You have no right to touch anyone without their consent. Do adopt the phrases, "I really appreciate your work. Can we take a selfie? Walk and talk." Do make other friends. Do have fun. You paid. Enjoy your experience. Don't scream at the creators. If someone walked up to you screaming about how much they loved you and you've never met them before, wouldn't you be a little creeped out? Just a little bit? In the words of Sawyer Hartman at last year's Playlist, "Yeah, I totally love a really good grilled cheese, but I don't scream when someone makes me one." And look, it's not that they don't think you're great, it's that they've never met you before. And I think it'd be even more weird if they had met you and you were screaming at them. So don't do it. They're more likely to remember you if you're not freaking out. You actually can make friends that way with them. That's even better, is making friends with them. And then when they see you later, they're like, "Hey," and you're like, "Hey, let's go to the party." Not really, you won't be able to get into the YouTuber party, I'm sorry. Don't camp out outside their hotel rooms. You think this is common sense. It's not. It's creepy and weird. And I don't know one single creator who appreciates it. It's an invasion of privacy, and you'll have multiple chances to meet them at the convention. Don't overthink. Enjoy your experience. We are all here for one common goal: to meet other YouTubers. Again, don't touch anyone without their consent. Simple. Don't do it. Do not scream crude things at creators. It doesn't matter if you're screaming it at Jenna Marbles or Tyler Oakley. If you say, hey, you have a nice ass, it is sexual harassment 100% of the time. If you wouldn't be comfortable saying it to your mother or your grandmother, I would recommend not saying it to a YouTuber, or anyone you don't know for that matter. This is specifically for the creators. Yes, I am talking to you guys. Don't be a bad example for your fans. I'm about to rant here. Last year's playlist, I'm chilling with Tyler from The Computer Nerd and Caitlin, my best friend, and we're just having a very good conversation with all these other nice youngins, these other people, and we see a few younger creators, about 16, 17, 18, running around the hotel drunk. These people had giant audiences, and I knew some of them, which is even more embarrassing for me, was I knew these people, and they had giant audiences, and I had considered them my friend at some point. And it made me feel really gross, because I was just watching these people run around being a terrible example for these young kids that they obviously don't care about. So please, set a good example for your viewers, because it shows that you actually care. Like Tyler and Vincent Sear and Sawyer Hartman and Grace Helbig and Tyler Oakley and Troy Sivan and all of you wonderful people. I applaud you, because I have never seen you guys drunk at all, even on the internet. Well, yeah. Did I just say that I've never seen Tyler Oakley and Grace Helbig drunk on the internet? Don't brush off respectful fans. You are there and you are getting paid. These people have paid $200 plus just to meet you, most likely. So make it worth their time. Please. I can't express how horrible it is that there was one specific creator that I literally was walking past. I looked at him and it was in the middle of the day. It was a perfectly okay time to say this, and I went, I really appreciate your work. And I wasn't expecting him to stop, and I kept walking, and instead of being like, thank you so much, he rolled his eyes at me. Please don't brush off respectful fans unless you want to lose them. Don't be angry if you don't meet your favorite YouTubers. Yes, it's disappointing, but there's so many other amazing things to do at the convention. And don't spend your entire weekend trying to meet these creators. You will waste your time. Enjoy your experience and make friends. That's the best part of Playlist to me, is the friends that I made at the convention. And I would like to give a shout out to those people because I love them to death. Hey Caitlin, hey Dylan, hey Danny, hey Jen, hey Tia, I love you, you're the best. Kisses. And most importantly, remember to have fun. You paid. Remember, it's one of the best experiences you will ever have. And I am literally dying to go back. I cried when I left. I love you guys. I hope you have a great weekend. And I will see you next week with a cover. Oh my god. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay, sorry. I'm just like really happy with my look today. I look fresh. Okay, bye.